Stop destroying your suit. 8 biggest tips before you make a mistake. If you're like most people, you have probably had a suit or two in your lifetime. And if you're like most people, you've probably made a mistake when buying a suit. Maybe you bought one that was too tight, or one that was too loose. Maybe you bought one that was the wrong color, or one that was the wrong style. Whatever the mistake, it's important to learn from it so that you don't make the same mistake again. Hey folks, welcome back to Men's Fashion and Health. In this video, we are going to find out the mistakes that can ruin your attire. So let us dive in. And before we do, make sure you please subscribe to our channel and click on that bell icon too so you don't miss out on any of our unique videos. And let's begin. Keeping the needles and threads. The term tack stitching refers to a type of stitching that is typically found on the jacket of a suit, but it can also be found on the waistcoat of a three-piece suit. Many suits are offered with this type of stitching at various spots. The presence of this tack stitching can be attributed to a few different factors. The first step is to provide evidence that the suit has not been previously owned or worn by anyone else and that it is, in fact, brand new. The second purpose is to ensure that it maintains its original form over time. Suits, like any other type of garment, have a propensity to loosen up a little bit over time when they are hung up to dry. To get rid of this tack stitching, however, you will need to wait until after you have purchased the suit. In most cases, it will be a different color from the main body of the suit in order to ensure that it is noticed most easily. This is not intended to be a part of the overall style design. There are also some suits that will integrate thread of a different color for design components, such as ornate buttonholes, for example, but you shouldn't remove this stitching because it adds character to the garment. The last button on your suit is purely decorative, so what should be your opinion about it? Therefore, as soon as you have your brand new ready-to-wear suit in the comfort of your own home, you should take out a tiny pair of scissors or a seam ripper and inspect it for tack stitching in the following crucial areas. The first part would be in the cuffs of the sleeves, which are attached to the rest of the sleeves. The following would be pockets such as the breast pocket, waist pockets, ticket pocket, and pockets on the waistcoat. This list is not exhaustive. Stitching on the back vents, which may be present on both single and double vented jackets, over the lapel buttonhole to keep it shut before it's worn, in which case a deliberate pattern of cross-stitching will be visible over the top of the buttonhole. Finally, the stitch across the jacket shoulder seams. Once you've removed the stitching in these key areas, the suit will appear to be yours, rather than stolen from a store mannequin and worn out and about. Leaving the tags on. While you have the scissors or seam ripper at the ready, we can also discuss our second closely related suit mistake today, leaving the tags on. We're not talking about the swinging tags that display the brand, size, price, and barcode. Hopefully you've already removed those. Instead, we're referring to the sewn-on tags that are commonly found on the sleeve of a jacket. These tags are made of fabric that are either printed or embroidered with information such as the company's logo, the type of cloth used to make the suit, or the mill that provided the fabric for the suit. It's important to note that not every ready-to-wear suit has these types of tags, but many do. Many men appear to be unsure what to do with them, as you can frequently see men leaving these tags on their suit jacket sleeves. You've heard it here first and foremost. Remove those tags. They exist primarily for branding and information purposes. Removing these tags will give you a more refined and sophisticated appearance. Do some men like too many accessories in their suits, and some not so much? Which category are you in? Please comment in the space down below. Putting brand name above style and fit. It's no secret that brands spend a lot of time and money on advertising. After all, it's all about the money. So it's only natural that deciding where to spend your money when shopping for a new suit can be a little perplexing. Of course, some brands will carry a certain amount of weight to their name due to a reputation for quality in suits or anything else. In terms of quality and well-known brands, check out our Is It Worth It review series to see what we discovered after testing popular items from prestigious names in the menswear world. Well, what is your favorite brand that you love to wear? Please share with me your answer in the comment box. However, when it comes to purchasing a suit, the way it looks on you in terms of both fit and overall appearance on your frame is going to be crucial. Fabric or construction being valued over style or fit. You've probably picked up on our overarching theme today, which is, don't let obsessing over minor details get in the way of larger questions of taste. Of course, the material from which your suit is made is an important factor to consider. A suit made of synthetic materials, for example, may be hotter and breathe less well, whereas a suit made of natural fibers will be more breathable and comfortable in general. What we mean is, don't let the suit's fabric be the deciding factor in whether or not you buy it. Similarly, many suits on the market feature construction details that have historically been associated with bespoke-level craftsmanship, such as working cuff buttons, hand-stitched Milanese buttonholes, and curved barchetta pockets. Because these elements were historically associated with more expensive and time-consuming garments, it can be tempting to believe that if you show off these kinds of details, people will think your suit's more expensive. However, keep in mind that overall fit is the most important factor. Every man likes to look perfect in his attire, and we're here for you to help get that perfect fitting. For this, you have to subscribe to our channel to make sure you get more updates from us. Believing that no changes will be required. The benefit of ready-to-wear suits is right in the name. They are supposed to be ready to wear right off the rack. However, this is only true in general, and it is a common misconception that once you buy one of these suits, no alterations will be required. Humans, of course, are asymmetrical by nature, with one arm or leg longer or shorter than the other, and shoulders that aren't perfectly level. Overall, we can be difficult to accommodate. Meanwhile, ready-to-wear suits are built on symmetrical blocks to fit as many people as possible. After all, it's easier for a retailer to create one basic suit shape and simply scale it up or down based on a few measurements such as chest size or waist size. So while you may be fortunate to find a ready-to-wear suit that fits you well right off the rack, you should also still consider getting some alterations done in a few key areas, such as the length of the sleeves, the length of the trousers, and a bit of waist suppression on the jacket. Too many options. When it comes to having some say over the appearance of a suit, the temptation to go overboard can be strong as a kid in a candy store. However, just because you have the option of using a bold color or pattern, a fancy fabric, or other stylistic details does not mean you should. Indeed, one of the benefits of having a say in the design of a suit is the ability to ensure that the simple things are done well. Although a wild design may be appealing, we recommend that you stick with a classic suit design that will remain fashionable for years to come, at least at first. Not adhering to online measurement guides. Just as no two ready-to-wear suit brands are identical, no two made-to-measure suit brands are identical. You might believe that all you need to do is measure yourself in a few key areas once, and you'll be able to order from any brand with ease. However, different brands do not measure things in the same way. Some brands will only require a few measurements, while others will require many more, and the method of measurement must also be considered. Let's take a look at one of the most important here: sleeve length. This can be measured in a straight line from your shoulder to your wrist, from your shoulder to your elbow, and then to your wrist with your elbow bent, or from the middle of your neck, across your shoulder, and down your arm to your wrist, among other places. Of course, each method will produce slightly different results. As a result, measurement that works for one brand may not for another. Looking for a perfect fit. Our 8th mistake today is expecting a perfect fit, which means that many men will choose to upgrade from a ready-made suit to a made-to-measure suit, expecting the same quality of fit as a bespoke garment, but without all the additional hassle that comes with that process. The truth is that purchasing a made-to-measure suit is similar to using a calculator. You'll not get a satisfactory answer if you do not provide the necessary information. And I believe that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. Feel free to let us know what you think about it. And if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more great videos like it, and share it with all your friends and family. We appreciate you spending time out of your day with us today, and we'll see you in our next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.